Line them up. Move around. Come on, Richard. Oh, you brought me a gift. Once we push away, step on board. We're here.
All right.
The love boat.
Everybody out.
Can't find the zipper. There's buttons for it. Let's try to open it up. Okay.
Nice thing, Bob. You're as the driver. The boats are going to be big enough for you to see it.
Yeah. Hop on board with me. Get those loaded too. Yeah. Okay. Are we ready? Yep. Yep.
Steve. Jason.
I'm
Nice
sorry.
to meet you.
Yeah. Jason's the athletic director.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could have used one yesterday. We got pushed back a little bit timing-wise, so we had some leisure boats to deal with a couple times. Yeah. Even had a Duffy boat right in the middle of the race.
So when we're filming, you'll be behind. When we're on the race, you'll be behind the seat.
No, I'm just right here.
Okay.
See, last time I was almost hitting you in the head because I had to move it there, and I was just faking it because I couldn't see the screen.
Got it.
That guy was so far ahead of the boat.
Got it.
Now,
Okay.
Check one, check one. Over.
Test 1 2 test. Test 1, 2, test. fans, good morning. For the first time since 2019, let me be the first to say welcome back to the 57th Annual Newport Regatta. We have a beautiful day for rowing today. We're about 10 minutes away from the start of our first race. A couple of announcements. For those that have been to this race before, we'll be rowing a little bit differently today. We'll be going from right to left or from our west to east. So for those up on top of the boathouse, veer to your right, and the race will begin in about 10 minutes. Our first race today will be the Novice 4, the Frank Marcellus Cup, featuring Arizona State, UC Santa Barbara, UCLA, ASU B Team, OCC, and UC Irvine. Followed by the second Novice 8, which will begin at about 7:50 a.m., the Novice 8 at 8:10 a.m., the Varsity 4 at 8:30, followed by the Varsity 8 at 8:50 with an award ceremony to follow. Once again, welcome to the Newport Regatta. We'll begin in approximately 10 minutes.
Four minutes.
We are approximately 2 minutes away from the start of our first race, which is the Novice 4 Frank Marsalis Cup. For you first-timers out here, lane 1 is farthest away from the boathouse. When I announce the lanes, think far to near. So lane 1 is Arizona State. Lane 2 would be UC Santa Barbara. Lane 3 is UCLA. Lane 4, ASU B team. Lane 5, Orange Coast College. Lane 6, UC Irvine. Once again, the Novice 4 Frank Marsalis Cup.
UC Irvine, lane 6, hard side.
Good morning, and welcome to the 57th Annual Newport Regatta. We're down at the starting line. 5 boats across. Got a tailwind, so the aligners starting to align them as we speak. Should come into view now. Lane assignments go as follows. Lane 1, Arizona State A. Lane 2, UC Santa Barbara. Lane 3, UCLA. 4, the Sun Devils B boat. Orange Coast is in lane 5, UC Irvine in lane 6. So closest to the camera is lane 1, the Lido Island side. Furthest, or the Pacific Coast Highway side, is lane 6. We have an aligner on this side of the course, bringing the crews up slowly. And we're getting pretty close to the start. Once again, this is the men's Novice 4 with Coxswain, the Frank Marsalis Cup. Very close to the start, as you can see. Just keep it in gear so we don't die. Very tricky without a stake boat to get the boats exactly even. You can see lane 1 is probably 2 or 3 seats behind the other crews. So once they come up, okay, they're aligned. We have alignment. Attention, go. All right. Once again, novice rowers, so sometimes it can be a water fight. But right now, your early leader in lane 6 is UC Irvine. Then it's Orange Coast College in second with UCLA, strong third. A crew race, you start from a dead stop do a racing start for about 25 high strokes, and then you shift down to your race pace. Right now, the race leader is in lane 6, UC Irvine. They've got a clear boat advantage over UCLA, who's in second, and Orange Coast sits 2 seats down for third. The other 3 crews have fallen behind, but it's the Anteaters from UC Irvine, lane 6, as we come down to the boathouse. UC Irvine rowing a pretty consistent 35.5 strokes per minute. UCLA rowing a little bit lower. It'll be a question now of, in these tailwinds, who has the stamina to make it to the finish. Let's move up a little bit. We want to be even with Irvine in the front. So in front of the boathouse, 500 meters, Irvine with a bit of clear water over UCLA. UCLA with a 4-seat advantage over Orange College. The other 3 crews trail. Now the question is, Irvine rowing the higher cadence, will they be able to maintain that all the way down the course? Irvine still rowing at 35.5 strokes per minute. UCLA understroking and not falling off, but sitting 1 boat length exactly astern. Orange Coast is matching the Bruins boat speed as well. We're coming now to the close to the 1,000-meter mark as we come to the Balboa Bay Club. Bruins rowing lower at 32, which could pay dividends on a 2,000-meter race. Irvine came out on fire, and it's just a question of whether they'll be able to hold UCLA off here. Orange Coast is now Clearwater astern in 3rd place. 4th is the ASU A crew. 5th is Santa Barbara, and then the Sun Devil B crew trails. UCLA now taking a power 10, have closed the gap. They're only 4 seats down on UC Irvine. So their strategy as we approach the halfway point is to row lower, get more run per stroke, and see if they can maintain the boat speed that Irvine has established on the lead. 1,000 meters gone. Still UC Irvine, your race leader. As you can see, UCLA, very smooth, deliberate. Orange Coast now has fallen off the pace of the lead crews. There are a couple of Clearwater boat lengths astern. Bruins making a big move right now. Once again, you can't wait too long after that 1,000-meter mark to put the pressure on the lead crew. UCLA looking very strong here now as they pull up almost even. Move up a little bit. And now, in fact, the Bruins are on the lead by 1 seat. Nope, Irvine's decided to counterpunch. It's going to be a good boat race. It is a good boat race between the first 2. After that, once again, it's Orange Coast in 3rd. ASU is in 4th. And then Santa Barbara is in 5th. From the 1,000-meter mark to 1,500-meter mark, that's where you really see oarsmanship and conditioning pay off. We're approaching the 1,500-meter mark. UCLA with a slight lead. Irvine's not going to go over or roll over that easily. Their coxswains called for a 10. Now they're back on the lead. All right, 1,500 meters gone. 3/4 of the race distance covered. Once again, the race is shaping up for the Frank Marcellus Cup between UCLA in the white singlets versus UC Irvine in the black tank tops. Plan now is to maintain the rhythm. The coxswain will look over. She knows the capability of their crew, and at some point they'll start getting the rate up or sprint to the finish line. I can hear the UCLA coxswain calling for the move, but Irvine they're throwing everything at him. I tell you, they're coming back. UCLA better counter or Irvine's going to row right through them. They're rowing very inspired right now. Right now, Irvine is your race leader. Got about 150 meters to go. So can UC Irvine hold that sprint, or will UCLA take the rate up and close to finish ahead? You can hear the coxswain of the Bruin crew yelling for her crew to give her more. It's time to go up. If you're UCLA, it's time to hold on if you're UC Irvine. The flag is up at the finish line. What a great race. UCLA coxswain calling for more. They've got back on the lead. And coming across the line first will be UCLA, followed by UC Irvine, followed by Orange Coast College, and the other crews trail. That's the order of finish, unofficial finish. Once again, UCLA, the race winner. UC Irvine in second, Orange Coast College in third. And it looks like it's going to be Arizona State A in fourth, and UCSB will be in fifth, and the final crew will be the ASU B boat. So Tony, back to you at the boathouse. That concludes the Frank Marcellus Cup Men's Novice 4.
Thank you, Jim. In just a couple of minutes will be our second Novice 8 race. It's the Norman E. Watson Cup. It'll be 3 boats in this race. In lane 1, farthest from the boathouse, UCLA, followed by UCSB Santa Barbara in lane 2, and the Pirates of Orange Coast College in lane 3. That'll begin in a few minutes. In addition to trophy awards for each individual race, there's also the PA Palmer Cup, which is the overall points trophy. We award 6 points for every first place race, 5 points for second place, 4 points for third, 3 points for fourth place, 2 points for fifth, and 1 point for sixth place. The team with the most points at the end of this regatta will win the PA Palmer Cup. We are approximately 5 minutes from the start of the second Novice 8 race, the Norman E. Watson Cup. Once again, Lane 1, UCLA, farthest from the boathouse. Lane 2, UC Santa Barbara, followed by OCC in Lane 3.
Race number 2, the men's second Novice 8, the Norman E. Watson Cup. The 3 crews are approaching the line. Lane 1 is UCLA, Lane 2 is UC Santa Barbara, and Lane 3 is Orange Coast College. Right now, Orange Coast sits about a boat length off the line, so I think a liner will probably have them back down in lanes 1 and 2. We'll wait and see. Conditions are pretty much the same as they were for the first race. Once again, with a tailwind, you can roll a little bit higher, just as long as you don't spin your wheels. You've got to engage that clutch, or else it's like running downhill and you try to catch up to your feet. I think that was the case in that first race with Irvine rowing 2 or 3 beats higher than UCLA, and then UCLA, being at the lower cadence, was able to come through at the finish. All right, crews are now getting closer to the starting line. Just need to bring Santa Barbara up and we should have a start here in the next couple of minutes. Once again, the way it works at a start is the aligner who's closest to us will say, "You are a line." She'll raise a white flag. The starter who is behind will raise a red flag and say, "Quick start, attention." And as he or she says go, lower the red flag, and that's the start of the race. I think we might be waiting for the official launch to get here. If we can move in front, he won't be shooting into the sun. Go beyond the starting line.
Here are the official times of the men's novice 4 race. In third place with a time of 7 minutes 44 seconds, Orange Coast College. In second place with a time of 7 minutes 20.4 seconds, UC Irvine. And the winning boat with a time of 7 minutes 17.4 seconds, UCLA.
Yeah, you're up again.
The referee has just arrived at the start of the race, so we'll go through the sequence of lining the boats up, and then we'll have a start here, hopefully, the next couple minutes. Okay, the aligner is about ready to raise her flag as the crews are almost even here. Lane 2 is just a shade behind, and I would say we're just about ready for our start. Big challenge when it's a free-floating start, obviously. Just about a line, and now we need to move probably lane 3, Orange Coast, back a little bit. It's going to be real fun when we have 6 boats across, 7 boats across in the next race. All right, here we go. You might be able to hear the aligner working to get it as even as, there we go. The white flag is up. Quick start. Attention. Go. And we have the start of the second Novice 8 race, the Norman E. Watson Cup. Once again, closest to the camera UCLA. Lane 2, UC Santa Barbara. Lane 3, Orange Coast College. We can go that way.
We can move closer to them.
Right off the start, Orange Coast is the early leader by 2 seats over UCLA. Santa Barbara's a half a boat down to the Bruins. Orange Coast, the Pirates rowing at 38 strokes per minute. UCLA also at 37. So the protocol is to get your boat up to speed and then to lengthen out, get down to your race pace, get the rhythm over water with emphasis together. Coming to the boathouse now, Orange Coast now with an 8-seat advantage over UCLA. Orange Coast hears the crowd, puts the pedal down even harder. Coxswain of the Coast crew is now even with the bow of the UCLA crew. And the Santa Barbara crew is clear water astern. Once again, in a tailwind, you can roll a little bit higher. You just have to be careful not to spin your wheels. Orange Coast still striking the water at 36 strokes per minute, trying to break clear of this tenacious Bruin crew here in lane 1. Orange Coast now driving the rate down to 35 and a half. UCLA at 34. Orange Coast trying to shake the Bruins, meaning don't encourage them, and now they've got some clear water advantage over UCLA. Crews are approaching the 1,000-meter mark, halfway, with Orange Coast as your race leader, sitting exactly 1 boat length ahead of UCLA. Third position is UC Santa Barbara. They're 2 boats astern of UCLA. So 1,000 meter gone, 1,000 meter to go. It's pretty much the case like it was in the first race with Irvine rowing higher than UCLA, but right now UCLA is giving away a little bit too much water to make up in this last 1,000 meters. Orange Coast still rowing at 35 strokes per minute. Bruins relatively the same boat speed, but they've given up about 70 feet from the bow of the coast boat to the bow of their boat. The coast coxswain now calling for a power move, try to get some more clear water over UCLA. Big move here at 1,500 meters. As you can see on the screen, UCLA is not going away. They just can't give away any more distance if they have hopes of coming back to come across the line first. $1,500 meters gone, 500 meters to go. Your race leader is Orange Coast College. UCLA is in the second spot. Orange Coast is open a half a boat length of open water over the Bruins. Bruins are being very tenacious, but you give up too much, it's hard to get it back in that last 500 meters. In fact, we're coming up on 250 meters to go. This is sprint time. Orange Coast still on the lead. Looking very level, very strong finishes. They punched out to that open water advantage. UCLA hasn't gone away, but there's just not enough time for them to come back in this race. About 10 or 15 strokes to go. I can hear the coast coxswain calling for more as they get their stroke rate up to 38 strokes per minute. The orange flag is up at the finish line. When it lowers, that's the first boat across. And crossing the line first, Orange Coast College. Second, crossing the line now is UCLA. A distant third is UC Santa Barbara. That's the race results for the second Novice 8. Back to you at the boathouse.
Thank you, Jim. Great race by the second Novice 8. In approximately 20 minutes will be our Novice 8 race. Novice 8 race beginning at approximately 8:10 a.m. It's a Larry M. Moore Cup. 7 boats in this upcoming race. Should be a dandy. Lane 1, farthest away from the boathouse, UCLA. Lane 2, Orange Coast College. Lane 3, Loyola Marymount University. Lane 4, Arizona State. Lane 5, UC Irvine. Lane 6, UC Santa Barbara. Lane 7, Long Beach State. Approximately start time will be about 8:10 a.m. Once again, we are a few minutes away from the start of the Novice up. Here are the lane assignments once again. In lane 1, farthest house, UCLA, followed by CC in lane 2. Loyola, lane 3. Arizona State in lane 4. UC Irvine in lane 5. UC Santa Barbara in lane 6. Long Beach State in lane 7. The Larry M. Moore Cup. And here are the final results of the second. In third place with a time of 7 minutes, 24.5 seconds, UC Santa Barbara. In second place with a time of 6 minutes, 39.1 seconds, UCLA. In first place with a winning time of 6 minutes, 32.9 seconds, the Pirates of Orange Coast College.
All right. We've got 7 boats in this race. Men's Novice 8, the Larry M. Moore Cup. Good morning, Larry. Lane 1 will be UCLA. Lane 2 will be OCC. Lane 3, Loyola Marymount. 4, Arizona State. 5, UC Irvine. 6, UC Santa Barbara. And in lane 7 on the boathouse side, Long Beach State. Once again, very tricky with a floating start to get 7 boats exactly lined up. But these officials are doing a fine job. You can probably hear the aligner giving the commands to the different crews. Should be quite a battle between lane 1 and 2, UCLA and Orange Coast College. Take some patience here. Fortunately, the course is pretty fair with the wind coming right straight astern, so the crews aren't being blown onto the docks. At least from my vantage point, it looks that way. It might take a while for this to actually line up. Once again, you can probably hear the aligner. This will be the toughest one to align, and I have a feeling we're going to have to back everybody back because the crews are blowing a little bit towards the coast highway. We'll let the pictures tell the story.
Lane 1 and for 2, hold. 6 and 7, back 4, slow. Santa Barbara back, lane 5 back. 4 hold, 3 hold. 7 hold. 6 hold. Okay, way enough everybody. Gene, we need to bring you all the way back and then reline them up. They're all flowing.
Okay, the head official, the starter, has said, let's back everybody down. I thought that might be the situation here. The longer you wait, the closer the boats get to the coast highway side of the channel, and it's just not fair. Plus, they were about 150 meters in on the starting line. So we'll just watch the pictures when it gets close to the start. I'll come back to you. Once again, this is the men's Novice 8.
For the PA Palmer Cup, through 2 races, UCLA has the lead with 7 points. OCC in second place with 6 points. UC Irvine with 4 points. UCSB and Arizona State with 2 points each.
Start them. Start them. Do it. They're all ready.
All right, boats have reassembled. It's pretty close for a start. Once again, lane assignments, lane 1, UCLA, white shirts, blue pants, blue blades. Orange Coast College is in lane 2, LMU is in 3, Arizona State is in 4, UC Irvine is in 5, UC Santa Barbara 6, and Long Beach State is in lane 7. We have a start. Once again, fraction strokes, get the boat up to speed. Right now, Orange Coast jumped out to a 6-seat advantage over UCLA. We'll have to wait for the shift to see how things play out, but my goodness, Orange Coast really jumped on that start. So as things settle down now, it's Orange Coast, your race leader, followed by Irvine, I believe, and then UCLA. Then it's LMU in that 4th spot. Arizona State, Santa Barbara, and Long Beach battling. As we come in front of the boathouse, though, Pirates from Orange Coast on the lead. Past the boathouse now, I have Orange Coast rowing at 34 strokes a minute. UCLA at 35.5. Still an overlap. The coxswain from Orange Coast sits even with the bow marker of UCLA. Back to the 3rd position now. That would be UC Irvine, and then too close to tell from there on back. Approaching the 1,000-meter mark. UCLA is not going away. In fact, their bow has moved up even with the stroke of the coast boat. It's one of those things, you get a sense of the rhythm if the crew is right next to you. It's when you can't feel the other crew's presence that sometimes you don't get to it. But UCLA is on the move here at the 1,000-meter mark. And of course, I'm sure UCLA just made a move, and Orange Coast will now counterpunch that move with a move of their own. 3rd position, Clearwater astern, is still UC Irvine, then Loyola, and then the final 3 crews are too close to call. Even boat speed between these lead crews. It's just that Orange Coast really blasted out of that start with their hair on fire to establish that lead, and now they're holding it. I can hear the UCLA coxswain now asking for more of her crew. The bowman's now even with the coxswain of the coast crew. At this point, it becomes a question of who makes that direct catch and who has a ferocious finish to give as much run per stroke as they can. The relative speed has stayed the same after the start. It's just that UCLA still remains 8 seats down. Coming up to the 1,500 meter mark, Orange Coast is still on the lead. Rowing at 36 strokes per minute. Now is the time to be very level, very smooth, very powerful with the finish. The outside hand needs to really accelerate that boat forward. Some of the coast oarsmen were yelling, "Let's go." UCLA is moving back. Great boat race as we come down to the last 250 meters. Who keeps the length? Who keeps the rhythm? Who has momentum? And right now UCLA has got that momentum. In fact, they're only 4 seats down. So you've got to keep your mind in your own boat, not look out. You've got to have rhythm over water together. Coast, Kenner, with a big move of their own. UCLA came in strong. They were only 4 seats down. Now Coast has moved up to 6 seats. About 150 meters to go. If UCLA wants to pull this out, they've got to go up now. Their coxswain's calling for it to go up. They've really got to go. Got about 5 more strokes. So the flag is up the finish. First across, Orange Coast College, followed by UCLA. And now we'll wait for the remaining crews to come in. It feels like, or looks like, it's going to be UC Irvine in that 3rd position. And then it's going to be Loyola, unofficially in 4th. And it appears the 5th spot's going to go to Long Beach State. 6 will go to UC Santa Barbara. And the final crew coming to the line will be Arizona State. That's the finish order of the men's Novice 8, the Larry M. Moore Cup. Back to you at the boathouse.
Thank you, Jim. Congratulations to all boats from that race. Sounds like a thriller. Congratulations to the Pirates for that victory for the Larry M. Moore Cup. Up next, the Varsity 4 race, the Condon Johnson Cup. Begin approximately 8:30 a.m. Here are the lane assignments. In lane 1, farthest from the boathouse, Orange Coast College. Lane 2, UCLA. Lane 3, Arizona State. Lane 4, UCLA-B.
coming back to the starting line. The fours are already in position, ready to start. This is the men's Varsity 4 event, the Condon Johnson Cup. Lane 1 is Orange Coast College. Lane 2 is UCLA. Lane 3 is Arizona State. Lane 4 is UCLA B. We have a start. We'll spin around and catch up to them. All boats away very cleanly. So we'll catch up even and we'll see who's on the lead. Right now it appears to be in lane 1, Orange Coast College. Followed by the Bruin crew in lane 2. Then Arizona State in 3 and the other Bruin crew in 4. So it's, as the numbers are, the lane markers, is the position right now for the boats racing. Usually in the first 500 meters, it's establishing your boat speed and then getting the rhythm with power. As they come in front of the boathouse, that'll be the case. The boathouse is the 500 meter mark, or the quarter pole of the 2,000 meter race. So you can see on the camera, this is a very close race, and I hope it lasts all the way down the course. We like close races. Right now, closest to the boathouse, it's the UCLA B crew on the lead, with Arizona State in second place in lane 3, then UCLA A boat in third, and now Orange Coast in fourth. So they flip-flop from the start. Arizona State won this event 3 years ago, the last time the Newport Regatta was held. So we'll look for big things from them as they are rowing quite smooth with a lot of power. The far Bruin crew is about 2 seats up on Arizona State. Arizona State is about 3 seats up on the UCLA A crew. And the UCLA A crew is just about a boat length ahead of Orange Coast College. Once again, as you look at the screen, you can see that the coxswain doesn't sit in the stern as they do in the 8s, but rather assumes the Formula 1 position, lying low for less wind resistance, and steering from the bow. So it's a bow-loaded shell. Arizona State now makes a big move as we approach the 1,000 meter mark. Arizona State now on the lead. Arizona in the dark uniforms, 2-seat advantage. They obviously want to make their move right now and hopefully break the spirit of the other 2 Bruin crews that are in second and third. Orange Coast has fallen off the pace in that 4th position. So here we are, halfway done. Sun Devils, 3-seat advantage over the Bruins. That would be the Bruin B boat. And Clearwater ahead of the A crew. Very impressive here with Arizona State really pushing down. Let's get a stroke rate on them. They seem to be rowing a little bit higher than UCLA. The Sun Devil making the water at 35 strokes per minute. UCLA at 34. So if UCLA can conserve some energy and maybe come through in the sprint, that's just the question we'll have to wait and see. But still, your race leader, as we're coming to the 1,500 meter mark, just by 2 seats is Arizona State. The Bruin A crew is a boat length of Clearwater astern of the 2 boats that are battling for the cup. Orange Coast Trails. Arizona State now really having a strong finish, move up to 3 seats on the Bruin crew. Coxon kind of turns, head looks over towards UCLA. Once again, it's a time to make a move, as UCLA is now doing. UCLA realizes there's only 100 or 500 meters to go, and now they're only 1 seat down. 1,500 meter mark, still Arizona State, your race leader. Arizona State looking very strong here, very level, not rushing. Once again, they're defending the cup from 2019. Will UCLA be able to match them and sprint through them? We'll know here in the next 300 meters. In fact, UCLA has now pulled level. The crews are even. Now it's a question, can UCLA keep that momentum as Arizona State is starting to sprint early? I think they might be going too early, as we're not even at 250 meters to go. UCLA, a very big move there. Extremely big move. Now with 4 seats, 5 seats, their stern is even with the coxswain of the Arizona State crew. I can hear one of the UCLA oarsmen yelling, yes! And that's exactly what's happening. Yes, they're moved through, and barring some incident, they're going to push ahead and win this race. Less than 150 meters to go. UCLA B crew still on the of open crew. The 3rd place crew is UCLA, and then Orange Coast Trails. The flag is up at the finish line. Crossing the line first, UCLA. 2nd position goes to Arizona State. 3rd position goes to the UCLA A crew. 4th will be Orange Coast College. Very tenacious rowing, both of those lead crews, and it paid off for UCLA to keep the cadence down lower and hold on for their sprint with that big move to pull off the victory. So Tony, back to you at the boathouse. We'll go back for the grand finale.
Thank you, Jim. Here are the final results of the Novice 8 race, which was Larry M. Moore Cup. In 7th place, Loyola Marymount. In 6th place, UC Santa Barbara. 5th place, Long Beach State. 4th place, Arizona State. In 3rd place with a time of 6 minutes, 41.9 seconds, UC Irvine. In 2nd place with a time of 6 minutes, 16.9 seconds, UCLA. And in 1st place with a winning time of 6 minutes, 15.7 seconds, the Pirates of Orange Coast College. Our 5th and final race will begin in approximately 10 to 15 minutes. It's the Varsity 8 race, the James C. Jorgensen Cup, for all the marbles. Here are the lane assignments for the James C. Jorgensen Cup, the Varsity 8 race. In lane 1, farthest from the boathouse, UC Irvine. In lane 2, Long Beach State. In lane 3, UC Santa Barbara. In lane 4, Loyola Marymount. In lane 5, Orange Coast. And in lane 6, UCLA. Here are the final results from the Varsity 4 race. The Condon Johnson Cup in 4th place with a time of 7 minutes, 37.7 seconds, Orange Coast College. In 3rd place with a time of 7 minutes, 2.5 seconds, the UCLA A team. In 2nd place with a time of 6 minutes, 52.8 seconds, Arizona State University. And in 1st place with a winning time of 6 minutes, 48.6 seconds, the UCLA B boat. Points up for the PA Palmer Cup. In 8 points, in 2nd place with 13 points, Orange Coast College. And in 1st place with 15 points, UCLA with 1 race to go.
Because they're staging it right there. Still use boys way back
Once again, here are the lane assignments for the Varsity 8 race, the James T. Jorgensen Cup. In lane 1, farthest from the boathouse, UC Irvine.
Got the starting line.
Lane 2, Long Beach State. Lane 3, UC Santa Barbara. Lane 4, Loyola Marymount. Lane 5, Orange Coast. Lane 6, UCLA.
Lane 1, UC Irvine. 2, Long Beach State. 3, UC Santa Barbara. 4, Loyola Marymount. 5, Orange Coast College. Closest to the boathouse, the Coast Highway side, will be UCLA in lane 6. You can see UC Irvine today is wearing their dark singlets. And Long Beach will be in yellow. Santa Barbara as well. We have an alignment here. And here we go. The start of the men's Varsity 8. All crews away without incident. And once again, everything is pretty close right now. Nobody's really popped out. Irvine, closest to us, is rowing nicely. It appears that UCLA is your race leader as they make the shift, the transition into the race pace. UCLA furthest from the camera in lane number 6. The Irvine coxswain realizes that they want to stay in this race. They're calling for a move here. And right now, Irvine is your race leader. Very close for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Nobody's out of this race right now, but Irvine has a 2-seat advantage over UCLA. Coming in front of the boathouse, quite a spectacle with these 6/8s blistering the course, going downwind, the final race of the 57th Newport Regatta. Very level here, UC Irvine, sitting 2 seats up on UCLA. After the noise, then it's a question of staying on the legs, finishing without a board hand. As we get past the boathouse, Irvine with a slight advantage over UCLA. And then a very close contest between Loyola, Orange Coast College, and UC Santa Barbara for that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place. Long Beach State is the trailing boat right now. Irvine's coxswain continues to press for more as UCLA seems to be running a little higher. Let me check the strokes here. We've got UC Irvine at 34 strokes now with a 4-seat advantage over UCLA. UCLA striking the water at 36, so Irvine's rowing lower and they're continuing to move up on the Bruins. Coming up to the halfway point, here we are, 1,000 meters. It's a 4-seat advantage, Irvine over UCLA. 3rd position right now is UC Santa Barbara. Then it's Orange Coast College in 4th, Loyola in 5th, and Santa Barbara or Long Beach trails. UCLA now going to the whip, making a big move here. They're only 1 seat down. I can hear the Irvine coxswain closest to us for a power 10. But UCLA on the move. On the move. Only 1 seat down as we approach the 1,500 meter mark. Okay, I can hear the Irvine coxswain saying, we're going to make a move. We're going to make a move. Here we go. But right now, it's pretty much dead even. It looks like Irvine understroking the Bruins. They're at 36. The Irvine coxswain saying, we've got to go. We've got to go, boys. UCLA is got their rate up right now at 38 strokes per minute. Here we are, 1,500 meters, 500 meters to go. Irvine, lower cadence. It'll be a question of who has the best conditioning, who wants it the most. 3rd position right now, too close to call between Orange Coast and Santa Barbara. Then it's Long Beach and Loyola Trails. Big move right now for UC Irvine. They have a 2-seat advantage over UCLA. Irvine is at 35 as we get 250 meters to go. Irvine making a bold move now, 6 seats up on the Bruins. UC Irvine at 37. If the Bruins want to get this race, they've got to go up now. We're less than 250 meters to go. UCLA's at 37. Very impressive move here by the Anteaters from UC Irvine, now with 8 seats over UCLA. UCLA has open water. The finish line. And with 5 strokes to go, crossing the line first will be UC Irvine. Clearwater ahead of UCLA in the second position. Then a tight battle for third place with Santa Barbara getting third, Orange Coast fourth, Long Beach State fifth, and Loyola Marymount in the final position. That's the final race of the day. Back to you, Tony, at the boat.
Congratulations to the Anteaters of UC Irvine for winning the Varsity race. Presentations in a little while. We'll get the boats back in the house, get everyone dried off, and we'll have our trophy presentation. Here are the times of the Varsity 8 race for the James Jorgensen Cup. In 6th place, Loyola Marymount. In 5th place, Long Beach State. 4th place, Orange Coast College. In 3rd place, with a time of 6 minutes, 14 seconds, UC Santa Barbara. 2nd place, with a time of 6 minutes, 5.2 seconds, UCLA. And in 1st place, with a winning time of 5 minutes, 59 seconds, the Anteaters of UC Irvine. We will have our awards presentations in about 10 minutes. Folks, we will start our awards presentation in about 5 minutes. So if you're away from here, come on in and let's get this thing started in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, folks, we're going to get the awards ceremony started here. We could have your attention, please. First off, good morning and welcome to the Newport Beach Boathouse, the David A. Grant Sailing Center. My name is Tony Altabelli. I'm the Sports Information Director. Welcome to Orange Coast College's Boathouse. And how great is it to be back sailing again and rowing? So great to have everyone back. Special thanks to Orange Coast College head coach Cam Brown, as well as all the officials and everyone putting this thing together. It's been an unbelievable regatta. Great to have everybody back. Without further ado, let's start this thing. The Novice 4 race, the Frank Marsalis Cup. In third place, Orange Coast College. Second place, UC Irvine. And in first place, with a winning time of 7 minutes, 17.4 seconds, the Bruins of UCLA. We'll be seeing him again shortly. In the second Novice 8 race, the Norman E. Watson Cup. Third place, UC Santa Barbara. Second place, UCLA. First place with a winning time of 6 minutes, 32.9 seconds, the Pirates of Orange Coast College. It's Sunday. We can do whatever we want. Congratulations to the Pirates of Orange Coast College. Our third race was the Novice 8 race, the Larry M. Moore Cup. In third place was UC Irvine. In second place, UCLA. And in first place with a winning time of 6 minutes, 15.7 seconds, the Orange Coast College Pirates. Congratulations to the Pirates once again. Our next race was the Varsity 4, the Condon Johnson Cup. In third place, UCLA A-Team. In second place, the ASU Sun Devils. And in first place, with a winning time of 6 minutes, 48.6 seconds, the Bruins of UCLA. Last but not least, the big dog, the Varsity 8 race, the James C. Jorgen Cup. In third place, UC Santa Barbara. Second place, UCLA. And in first place with a time of 5 minutes, 59 seconds, the UC Irvine Anteaters. Great job by the Anteaters. Unbelievable race today. Last but certainly not least, the P.A. Palmer Cup for overall points. In third place was UC Irvine with 14 points. In second place, Orange Coast with 16 points. And this year's champion of the P.A. Palmer Cup with 20 points, the UCLA Bruins. Handle that with care. Once again, congratulations to all of our crew today. An unbelievable day of racing. Thank you for everyone being a part of it today. Can't wait to see everyone next year. Thank you guys very much.